I know. I know. You don't think I know, but I never figured it out. So, therefore, it's true. I don't know. You know? Ow. Uh-oh. Hang on. I- Oops. Uh, what? Hold on. I got. Okay, well, it's gone. Dropped a bit of cookie on my couch, and I wanted to pick that up because I don't want it just somewhere on my couch. But it disappeared. It's gone. I'll have to get it later. Oh, wow. Look at all those emails that I have that my email didn't tell me about. There's scams. The Sleepy Bee on Twitch went live. I just went live and it didn't show me until I refreshed my email. Yep. Lots of stuff going on that I just did not know about. I know it's late, uh, or is it? Perhaps I am early for my stream by many hours. By 14, 4, 12, 4, by 16 hours. I am 16 hours early for my stream. That's a possibility. Clearly not. I am instead very late. But I'm going to give it some time to warm up here. Or rather, in my apartment, I'm going to give it time to cool down. Excuse me. At some time today, my air stopped working right. So I turned it off. My electric bill that I just got is too high. And it's because the air hasn't been working right and it's been pulling energy without work, like attempting to run but not doing anything, and thus whatever it's doing has been pushing it too hard, using too much electricity to not cool my house. And that cost me money, and I don't want to keep doing that. So anytime that I notice the air kick on and it make a terrible sound because it's not actually on, like something could be frozen, like the compressor could be frozen. There's a switch that turns the fan on that sometimes just doesn't turn the fan on. So that could be happening. I don't know. Something like that. I don't remember the specifics on what my landlord told me about that, where he's like, hey, sometimes it just like tries to kick on and it just doesn't, but then it just keeps going. And I know that would make a terrible noise. But you can probably hear my jaw pop as I chew a cookie. Even though I'm pulling way back away from the mic. So I apologize. But it's very cool outside. I've opened my window. I've got a fan going. It's getting colder in here as I speak, and that's good. Because playing this game that kind of makes me sweat sometimes, and it being hot, not a good combination. Especially not at this hour. Whatever hour that may be, even though I've probably given it away multiple times. It wouldn't hurt for me to have people jump in before I begin. By the way, that's that amount of money that I got, where I was like, wow, that's a big jump in money. Yeah, that's just because that one was done and was a replay, and the other one was about to drop after I did it. Rude. Aren't you technically rank 2 now? Since I'm rank 1S? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. Ah, there they are. You know, I was thinking about building a I didn't build it, obviously, but I was thinking about building like a Megazord looking one, but you can't. You can, but you can't. You can and you can't change the colors of individual legs. Which I would need to do. Probably just the bottom part of the legs, you know. And what you can do there is you can make certain colored decals, and if you're really good at it, you can keep all of the like the red in the back, you could keep that a different color. If you know how to design this and where to place it, you can put decals on the leg that don't cover up things that you don't want them to cover up, and thus change, and then do the opposite over here for another color, so that the thighs are different colors, and then the shins are, or the thighs are one color, and each shin and foot is a different color. But you can change the color of the left and the right arms, and the color of the core, and the color of the head, and you can make the head color the same color as the weapons on the back, and actually just all the weapons, and then make a sort of a Megazord type thing. But I'm not that good at that, and what I did here for that color is I put just squares on top of the shoulders, and as you can see, like, if you put them on top of the shoulders, the square is from the perspective of the top, so anything that is not seen from the top does not get covered. And it would be the same thing if I put like the face there has white on it now, to make that like the face that, like, under the eyes and stuff is all white on Gundams. It's to make that like that, but I put the square on the front, and I had to shrink it because everything that is seen from this perspective, like everything that you can see there that you put white on, is white. But as soon as you turn it and see new things, none of that has the white on it. I could show you that, actually, instead of just trying to explain it. So I've got these squares, right? So I put a white square here, and I'm going to cover as much of the face as I can, and I put it on there, and then everything that you could not see from the front is not white. But everything that you could see from the front, even down there, you see down there, under the mouth bit looking thing, or the eyeball, whatever, there's the little bits of yellow down there. It's because I couldn't see it where I put the square. And then the optional bits or whatever down there isn't covered with it because it only covered a certain, like the body or main or whatever. So that's, one little thing that happens. And it makes it, kind of difficult. It covered up a lot of detail too. Like like there aren't eyes. I could put decals on this that look like eyes and then that be the mouth instead, which would be kind of fun. Yeah, but I could do a lot with decals to really change the way it looks. Actually, this would probably be a lot easier to tell what I'm talking about, what's going on. There. So it looks like I've covered everything in white except the things that I couldn't see from head on. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like that. So it's all hidden behind stuff. Like it doesn't get the thing on it. And if you wanted to, you could do something like this. So now everything from this perspective that can be seen, whenever I decide to place this somewhere, that's the perspective that actually has the image on it. So it just kind of like bends around stuff. That boxed out square decides where this is. And what you would have to do for the legs, is there a, I guess that's left leg, right leg decal. What you would have to do here is very carefully assign it over one leg and design it in such a way that it covers like the knee down and stuff. So probably something like, trying to find the pivot point here. Because here, maybe? Yeah, not quite, but because it's not quite there. Hey. You do something like that, and then it wouldn't cover the other leg. You would just have that, like that. And you have to do it probably on the inside too. And you could have legs that have different colors on them just by doing that. So I could do a blue leg, a yellow leg, a pink arm, and a black arm, and a red torso / head. Or a green head and green weapons and things like that. Keep the red torso. Just like mix up the colors so that it gets that Megazord look to it. That's something that I was thinking about. Now, I don't know. I could change the display. I don't know which parts would look good for that yet. I feel like one of these heads, something that's very distinct looking would be good for it. Because it has a very distinct face on a Megazord. But then the cores, there's nothing that really looks like it was once an animal turned into a robot bit, you know. But one thing that it is kind of boxy, right? The Megazords, they were real boxy looking. So anything there that, you know, has a boxy look to it. Which I guess, you know, it's stuff that I'm used to using anyway. Those are very Megazord legs. Oh yeah, I got the Moonlight blade now, huh? I gotta turn this up. I can't hear it. And if a train goes by, I really won't be able to hear it because I have my window open. Well, I'm sticking with the Gundam for now because it's a lot more fun. And I did not do any replays. I did not make any money. Wow. Kind of don't ever want to do that again. The escape gives me nothing. But it would be a lot faster if I just did it. You know, they say do it stealth, but there is no real stealth. I just don't get any money for it. They want me to take the floating city. So this is a defend.
Let me tell you a story, tourist. After the fires of Ibis burnt the planet up,
Yep.
a secret organization formed, hiding in the ashes. Overseer.
Secret, huh?
The Association of Observers. They monitored the coral's
The
growth,
trees.
ready to burn it before
Tree
the
imagery
collapse
comes
came.
back.
That was their mission. Our mission. Me, Walter, and our fallen friends. RAD was always a front. A side hustle. It's time for me to get back to my real work. Let's get down to brass tacks. You've been to Xylem before, right? The floating city created by the Institute?
Nope.
It's
Yes.
hiding a secret.
Maybe.
Little something to prepare against the coming collapse. We need to get to it and fast. RID's entire team of hackers
Have I
is going
been
to be
there?
working to take control of Xylem.
I don't know what your
to do
plan
Artemis
is,
and
but
they come
I
up
will
with
go
the
along
secret
with it because why not? As if there's another option. You are the only voice I hear in my head.
Of observers. They want to burn the coral.
The only voice. There are no others.
Main system activating combat mode.
Get into position, tourist. It's time. I need you to protect that tower until we've managed to take control.
Yes, Walter.
Normalization process K. Deploying Chief.
Chief, I've cracked.
I forgot how to play.
Good job, Chatty. That'll buy us some time. Looks like you're in position. Chatty, how much longer till we have control?
Give me 5 minutes.
I forgot how to play.
I'm picking up an Arquebus MT squad.
Well, guess who showed up early? Looks like you're up already, tourist. Give him the old RAD welcome.
We have to see this through.
Awesome.
I'll support you.
Don't let them near the tower, tourist.
Normalization process B1. Plasma cannons ready.
We've got access. access to support weaponry. Use them if you need the help.
Al?
4 minutes left. The system is ours, tourist.
Hey! Why wasn't I warned about these guys? Stop that. Don't. Here, you know what? I will. I will use that. At least somebody will be doing something while there is a lot of stuff just around me. I wanted to reload with B, and I don't know why. B. by which I mean circle, of course. Not Xbox controller. Not one bit, not at all. Stop that. Wow, that did a lot of damage.
Tower shield losing integrity.
Yo, cut that out. What are you doing? What are all these snipers doing? Stop that.
The shield
Guys,
limit.
no.
I've got high-level access now. 2 more minutes and it's ours.
It's a bunch of snipers everywhere.
Offline.
Stop it.
They're in trouble now.
Well, they just took all the shields out.
Wait, we've got something else.
They just landed and shot, and what was I supposed to do?
Suicide drones.
They're playing for keeps. Make sure you don't miss, Taurus.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss. Yeah, I
The
missed.
tower can't take anymore.
Well, get a better tower,
Reinforcements.
dummy.
A lot of them.
Looks like they're falling over each other to get your autograph, tourist.
Raven, heavily armed LC.
You've been working like a dog.
Just 1 more minute to go, tourist.
Okay.
Give me 30 seconds and we'll have full admin access.
Uh-huh.
Just a little more, tourist.
I don't have a little more. I just used my sword for some reason. Or should I say, I don't think you had a little more. I certainly had a little more. I had plenty of more. Do you see all that ammo I had? How am I supposed to do that without losing the shield with all those snipers
Good
just
job
running
holding on,
in and
tourist.
blowing stuff up?
Now I'll show you.
Snipers?
what
That
this
that wouldn't have
city
done it.
really is.
rising.
Maybe a good long-range multi-lock missile thing.
You can thank Walter for the tip.
The scale of things is
I give you the
wild.
colony ship, Simon.
So the Walker was huge. This is huger.
Walter's parting gift.
And like you think the Erd tree was big. The thing that like the big tower that is the Erd tree representation in this
Fill you
game.
in on the plan.
The metal tree.
While you were
Look how
captured,
big this
Arkham
thing
finished
is.
their work on the vascular plant. It's pulling the coral through Rubicon's atmosphere. And it won't be long till they take it all.
Those aren't trees. Those are those platforms that I was in at the beginning and looked down and saw the ground way below. Look how huge.
Walk up to the plant and light a match. No.
Wow.
We're going to need something
Tell you
bigger.
what, this is
A lot
awesome.
bigger.
Love this.
Well, figured it out. The xylem isn't just our means of reaching the plant. It's a giant powder keg.
Yeah,
Players set
destroy
all
that coral.
off.
I mean, the
Is
The
that
people-
the Observer's plan?
using the coral.
The corporations want only to devour the coral. The Observers fear the coral.
Train's
and
coming.
want
I'm
to
gonna close my
eradicate
window.
it. I believe in the shared potential of humanity and the coral. Raven, I need to ask you something.
No new messages.
No messages because there are no voices in my head. Not a single anything speaking to me in any way. Yeah, see this mid-long range, does it have good? It does not have good missile lock. I do want to buy... It's a cool looking head, it really is. Can't afford the Corvette. Oh, wait. Are these the really good... They're just kind of like bent. Are these the really good bipedal for load limit? Yeah. Oh, these arms would be good for a Megazord. Hmm. Okay. Anything... Huge explosion? Yeah, kind of. These also kind of. I might save my money in case... Well, I don't want to, like, back out in the middle of a mission to restock and resupply. Hmm. I don't have this really good bazooka on my left hand, and that is 167 left. I'm gonna get this bazooka and this left-hand needle gun. That way I have those as a left-hand option if it comes to that. I don't know what this next mission is going to look like because I haven't seen it. I've seen this. I have not seen this. And I want to do this one. Because this one means that I'm hearing voices in my head, and I'm not.
Here's the situation, tourist.
Which means that voice that I'm not hearing in my head
Artemis
might get
has
mad
sent
at me.
its entire force after the Xylem. We're trying to fend them off, but honestly, we've got our backs to the wall right now.
Sounds like if I turned against you, you would just lose.
Leave the grunts to Chatty and the others. I've found someone just right for you.
Is it Rusty?
Freud,
That's not
the
Rusty.
ace leading the corporate force.
It's Freud.
Walter left me one last card to play. You. Once you're in, there's no turning back. Can I count on you?
Walter's dead. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this if I really am. It says eliminate and reward based off destruction.
Raven, you've made your
But
decision.
she also said leave the ads to Chatty.
I'm sorry.
And if I leave the ads to Chatty, like if he destroys stuff, do I still get money? Should I just rush straight to the boss? Because it's not about the money right now.
Activating combat mode.
Money. It's not about the
Alright,
money.
Let's roll. Still
Also,
got time until V1 deploys.
any secrets?
Deal with the corpse heavy hitters first.
What is this?
We need you to have a chance.
Why am I?
at winning
I'm not.
this. No pressure,
I
tourist.
was gonna say, why am I allowed to go over here? Ah. I need to know, are there extra things? Please tell me. Am I gonna miss something by just completing the mission? Hey, yo, don't. And I also ask because my scanner does not want to pick anything up anymore. Hey, what hit me? Didn't do much damage, just hit me. Annoyed me. Stinky. Like a poo. So that's the mission. Oh, right, I need to do this. Oops. Hey! No, bad. Stop. I can't imagine what would be down here as a secret besides maybe a chest. Because wasn't all this underwater at one point? Chatty? Is that you? No, it's one of the rolly bots. It's a droid car. But I just can't scan anything. I got really good scan distance on this head, I think.
We've engaged the independent mercenary.
And it's just not enough.
So that's where the butt is.
I've got fires to put out on the ground. By all means, take charge of the triviality.
Yeah, dodge that.
Get a
Ow.
load of the big mouth on on him.
I guess you don't need to if you're just gonna hit me.
My machine is breaking up.
Target destroyed. Keep it up, tourist.
It sure
Take it down,
is.
Chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's best hardware.
I don't
Hear
know
that,
what you're
tourist?
talking about.
Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now.
Who's this
You need to deal with
tourist?
the target.
Is there someone else here besides me? P 90210. That's an O, not a 0, by the way. It's the true name that I... It sounds like I'm scanning a bunch of stuff, but there's just nothing. You know? Whoops. I changed the scan button, by the way. You know that button that I've been hitting to scan for a while now? That's the true button to scan. I'm gonna hate it if I just somehow miss something. Okay. Go. Not that anything in this seems like it's going to be particularly difficult, so a replay wouldn't bother me. It's just like... How do I not find it? Reload, please. Thank you. Good boy. Good boys reload. What is happening there?
50%.
Stop it. Bad. Triangle. That is the scan button. Alright, I guess I'll repair. I didn't want to. But whatever. Gives me a resupply. It's cool. It's cool, I don't mind. Why am I allowed to go over? I'm not. Thank you for answering that question. Hard to tell. I don't think I missed anything, though. Is this someone I destroyed, or just smoke? See, that was... Some got scanned. I heard. But what? Where? Or maybe it was that noise, which I don't even know what that noise is. It was just that other noise. Is that me? It is. I make a bunch of noises when I stop. No one's over there. Stop boosting, that is. That's just fire. Scan. Probably the objective. Did you know the objective makes noise when you scan it? is for fun. Yeah, whatever. Better not have been anything back there. Hey, 2 bullets. What are you doing here? You were not an enemy.
Visuals on the independent mercenary, sir. Understood. Eliminated!
Now we've got an HC. Guess Archivist likes to recycle too. Because that PCA tech isn't going to waste.
Okay.
AP at 50%.
That's incredibly annoying. Oh, that's even more annoying.
No repair kits remaining.
Really?
AP at
I should just redo this whole fight. There's no reason for any of this to work out the way that it has. Why can't I... There I go. I was like, why can I not use my sword this entire time?
D2, sir. B1 ready to... I told you not to bother me, Grunt. Handle it. AP.
He's got one of those shield. I'm just gonna die. He's got one of those shields that he can just have. You know, it's not even a physical shield, which would be great for this game to have, but I don't know. Hey, okay, so question, because I wasn't paying attention. Was anyone else paying attention?
Alright, let's roll.
Did I get anything for destroying any of these?
Deal with the corpse heavy hitters first. We need you to have a chance at winning this. No pressure, tourist.
Like this guy, was there any combat logs involved?
Engage the independent mercenary.
Yo, I'm not targeting. Awesome.
I've got fires to put out on the ground. By all means, take charge of the triviality.
Get a load of the big mouth on him.
My machine is breaking up!
Target destroyed. Keep it up, tourist.
Taking a pounding, Chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's best hardware.
Hear that, tourist? Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now. You need to deal with the target.
2 repair kits remaining.
Oh, I did not mean to use that repair kit. I was thinking to myself, what does square do? It's got to do something, right? Yo, I did not realize that he had moved that far away from me. Yo? Yo? Hello, yo? Yo-yo? Oh, there you are. There you are, yo-yo. Okay. Oh, yeah, I do get extra money for things destroyed. That's at least one thing that I would get. Oh, oops.
Visuals on the independent mercenary, sir. Understood.
Awesome. I love how when I use my sword, it means I get stunned.
Archivist likes to recycle too.
It's like, oh, you want to use your sword? Well, how about get stunned? Oh, you want to use your drones? Well, how about again be stunned so that your drones instantly just go away? Wow, okay, I just get stunned no matter what I do.
Main system activating combat mode.
Now, I know my attitude is not that low that just everything can stun me, so what was going on?
Corpse heavy hitters first. We need you to have a chance at winning this. No pressure, future, tourist.
V2, situation report, sir. We've engaged the independent mercenary.
So that's where the mutt has been.
I've got files to put out on the ground. By all means, take charge of the triviality.
Get a load of the big mouth on him.
My machine is...
I can't. He's dead.
Target destroyed. Keep it up, tourist.
We're taking a pounding, Chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's best hardware.
Hear that, tourist? Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now. You need to deal with the target.
Well, how about Chatty come up here and deal with the stuff that's up here next, instead of hanging back behind and doing nothing? And what do you expect me to do? Just rush right past him? It's not my style. Now, if Chatty wants to be involved in this fight, I don't mind that, because that would be cool. But he doesn't. See? He's not here. He's not. Chatty's just doing his own thing somewhere. He's off in Chatty land, being a spokesperson for his own mouth. Ah!
Visuals on the independent mercenary, sir. Understood. Eliminate it!
Now we've got an HC. Guess Archibus likes to recycle too. Guess that PCA tech is a waste.
Mark me business. V2, sir. V1 ready to...
I heal, and then what does he do? He's like, hey, you don't need all that health.
Repair kit remaining.
Stop having all that health, man. Get rid of it. He just tried to kick me.
AP at 50%. Mercenary.
Looks
What a
like we've
weirdo.
secured the area. Resupply
Ooh,
while you
checkpoint
can.
reached. That's something. What? Where am I? Okay. Where do you want me to go? There's a bunch of stuff smoking down here, but nothing smoking up here. Nope. All right. Already got the checkpoint, which means that after the checkpoint, this won't even show up because it just gives you all your stuff back.
Where do they even find all these people? Go give Chatty a helping hand, tourist.
Is it Rusty? What did Rusty come through here?
Chief, enemy detected. Coming in hot.
No, I already killed
ID
Rusty,
code
didn't I?
reads V1.
V1. Freud's making his move. Hurry it up, tourist.
Didn't I? Okay, I didn't scan anything in here, so I'm going to assume that there is nothing in here, right? Because nothing could be below me and not be scanned, right? Would have been cool if there was something here so I could see it. Like, see how they cheat me like that? But they
Kept me waiting,
aren't.
tourist.
You made it.
What is this?
Daddy, good job
What is
holding out.
it's nothing.
Did what I could. Now we can fight back.
Scans. Scan. Scan. Scan them. Yeah, anyway. Whoa! Didn't know that was gonna do that.
And a pulse protection drone.
I'll move up front and draw their fire.
Can't dodge that.
V1
Well,
is
maybe you
close.
can. I don't know.
Oh yeah? No rest for the wicked.
Oh. Kick. That hit him? Did it? I can't tell. I don't know because I cannot
Seems
tell.
They weren't so trivial after all. Never mind. That's what we have V1 for.
That's what I have me for. Oh.
You must be Raven.
You're
Never sparred with one of Walter's hounds before. Is
the
it
guy
better
I'm
worth
here
it?
for. I don't know who that
Get
is.
this trash
Hey!
out of the way.
Recharge my drones.
Jetty! Jetty! He's...
AI controlled AC, always the same.
doing tourists.
He's got assault armor or something like that. Well, I guess it's not assault armor. He's got like pulse plasma armor. I don't know. Something.
2 repair kits remaining.
I haven't seen moves like that before.
He's gonna stun me.
This is no time for fun and games, Freud. Our objective is to seize this island. You can ignore the mutt. Yes, Snail. You're right. Now then, let's continue.
Am I getting laser shot by something as well? Like some like drone thing?
Found on the hunt. This altitude, I'd expected a scavenger.
Oh, I didn't realize he was gonna pull up that shield.
Watch those laser drones.
Yeah, he has laser drones.
The way he does.
Yes.
1 repair kit remaining.
His are quite different, but also still very annoying.
No repair kits remaining.
What a glorious view. What I wouldn't give to fight like this forever.
Show him that we're not doing this for fun.
AP at 50%.
I am not gonna win this because he kept healing,
Left shoulder ammunition at
and I didn't realize that he had those drones on me.
AP at 30%.
I might win this. Oh, I won this. His drones are still shooting me though.
I will
You died.
Confirmed. V1.
Oh, I thought.
Freud down.
Oh,
I was right to bet on you, tourist.
oh, come on.
Me, Walter. Chatty. We were all counting on you.
Oh, that's really cool. I like this sword. It's great because especially when the other sword misses because they kind of like jump backwards while I'm trying to swing it at them. That's a lot of money. And then it doesn't matter if they jump backwards now, I'll still hit them. Yeah,
Incoming comms.
this one works well for me.
Just went to say goodbye to Chatty. He was an AI I developed.
Well, he's gone
Could've
now.
moved him into a new body,
Oh, well,
but
that's okay. I thought a
never
real
could
person
bring
had
myself
died.
to back him up.
Dut up,
Feel
dut,
like
dut
taking
up,
the
dut.
life out of him.
Insensitive.
You seem like you've lost someone too. Hope I'm just imagining things.
Walter? Walter's dead. Oh, nice. Wow, I could buy the Corvette. And not much else. I could buy these arms I'll never use that are good for arm load limit. Wow. Oh, yeah, but I could buy wait, hold on. I could buy this pistol? Do I have the other one? Do I have the right hand one? I do. I have a lot of right hand stuff that I don't have left hand stuff on. And this. Yeah. I'm on my way to owning everything. Very, very slowly. I could see myself doing that mission many times without going into New Game Plus. Corvette. I don't know why I keep calling it that. What is it? Is it the final mission? Ooh. Arquebus? It doesn't say it closes out the chapter. Breach the line. This is not familiar at all. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. How have I not won?
I'll brief you on the job, tourist.
Oh, okay. You do
This
that!
is just inside the Carmen line, skimming the border of outer space.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Arquebus still hasn't taken full control over Rubicon's closure system.
I don't know what that
Locked out
is.
the satellite cannons, making this their last line of defense. We'll be fighting their interceptor fleet in the air. But we're not totally screwed. This area of space is thick with residual coral from the fires of Ibis. Take a dip in the coral flow, and you could draw on an unlimited source of energy.
Oh,
That's all, tourist. Break through the fleet, and the vascular plan is ours.
I can fly forever! Is that what you're telling me? Do I get to become true Wing Gundam? This does not look like Wing Gundam, though. I need a weird ball in the middle of my chest. Well, you know what? I could have a weird ball in the middle of my chest. And be Wing Gundam. Although this is too pointy for Wing Gundam. I don't think there is another weird ball in the middle of the chest thing. It's just that one. Nah, I like this build. I like this. I like just the asymmetric front.
Let's get our laughs while we can.
Main system activating combat mode.
Gundam. Do 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 do. Gundam. Do 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 do. That is the.
Whoops. Looks like I got the first point.
Locking
don't.
approach to the vascular plant. Main fleet, hold the defensive line.
Bagged one yourself, huh? Or 101.
We've got
This is
eyes on the
awesome.
independent mercenary. Prioritize fire on Raven.
Yikes, tourist. Looks like they want you dead first. Tough break. 2 down. Not bad, tourist.
Uh-huh.
Looks like all your fans are dying to see you, tourist.
Where's the next one?
Blast your way through. We're cleaning up.
Oh, just over here? Look at all this assault boost that I could do. Oh, my drones don't have,
We've lost
unlimited
the
charge.
Main fleet,
Look at this.
maintain formation.
This is awesome. I could just fly.
That's third interceptor to go down.
Oh. Need to get above it.
Number 4 goes to the tourist.
Main fleet 2, you must hold the line.
There's
I
someone
am
out
just
wide.
a flying,
I'll start taking them out from the right.
a flying around. I am a flying robot. Doing the thing I love. Flying. Flying through the air.
That makes 5. They brought out the big guns. Don't get hit.
Main fleet 2 is taking casualties. Hold.
Nice one, tourist. That's number 6.
The second fleet's down. How are they doing this?
With
7
guns!
I gotta catch up.
I need to get above it.
Last round.
Oh, man. What was that?
Attention Main fleet 3. Focus your keel railguns on that AZ.
Don't.
This nonsense has gone too
But you
far.
can't if I'm above you, right?
We're serious. Right, tourist?
I can fly forever, though. So what are you going to do about that? You don't have an answer,
Pretend to be having fun.
dummy.
Eight interceptors down.
Oh, you took it out.
I scored 2 more.
Stop
Not
it.
done yet. 9.
This is my job. Mine, I say.
Ten.
What now?
Good job. That's this sector dealt with.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what's that?
I don't know.
We're
What is
under
that?
attack?
That's a ship.
Tourist. Unidentified AC
That's the
on
floating
this
city.
island. Head back.
Well, you can say prompt. Okay. As long as it happens in a cutscene, I think it's faster than what I could ever do. Rusty? No, Rusty's dead. Walter?
Here we are, buddy. I was right all along.
Who are you?
You were just another threat to Rubicon.
Nice, weird round bit in the middle of your chest.
It's that Vesper. That's no Archivist AC.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
How?
That explains it. I don't know why, but it looks like he was using the corpse too.
AP at 50%.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get.
Uh-huh, he's got that
Into this
dagger
injustice.
life.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
1. Repair kit.
Easy for you to say and not do while I'm getting rushed.
Where did this resolve come from? You must have chosen something, sacrificed something. You found your purpose, didn't you, buddy?
AP at 50%.
Uh-huh. What?
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Always were at your best under pressure, buddy.
I don't know who you are. Oh, is he using some, like, whip variation?
I won't stop.
Because he was, like, spinning. Oh, no! No! Cheater!
Only I can fly high enough.
Cheater! You dare have a phase 2?
Buddy.
Ah.
It'll change, but I'll
Steel.
remember you.
Oh, this is Rusty. Steel Haze, Rusty. He's just not using his usual stuff. He's like got a brand new AC dipped into the coral for infinite boost.
That's no Archivist AC.
That.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains
I'm trying to move.
AP at 50%.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just
Why do
make
I
sure
have
you win this.
no recovery when it comes to fighting Rusty? Why does he have instant recovery when it comes to fighting me?
Must have chosen something, sacrificed something. You found your purpose, didn't you?
Why, as soon as I pull out my drones, do I get stunned?
Found. You've finally shown me who you are. It's too late now, but it didn't have to be this way.
Ah, seriously. I'm like, drones, and then he's like, hey, put those away. Put those drones away. You can't have those drones. Those drones will win this fight. Stop that. Puts them away. Stuns me. Bye-bye drones. As soon as they come out. Combos me with this little spinny dagger thing. Bad Rusty. Did we lose? Who did that? Quick, someone Superman this thing.
Satellite cannons?
You mentioned those.
This isn't right. There's no way the corpse took the closure system.
No, that was Wing Gundam, like the real one using his
Who's controlling them?
using a big old satellite. It like it's that gun Gundam thing. It turns into a gun and shoots. Oh, neat. Wow. I have the entirety of Jessica Alba's body.
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode.
It's what I've always wanted. Oh, okay. Huh. System recovery is good. Attitude stability is not much lower. And the scan distance is junk. Why does this head bad? Yeah, kind of. This core could almost be Wing Gundam Custom. Or just Wing Gundam. Custom's a little darker, right? Still kind of wider. But what is the actual problem here? Energy load, except that the output is also lower. Booster efficiency. Wow. Attitude stability is like trash compared to this. Compared to what the one I'm using. But it looks cool. Why? Yeah, I can see why the booster gets a bonus there. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, what about the arms? The arms are nice, aren't they? They're lightweight. Not the lightest weight arms, though. Firearm specialization, good. Melee, bad. Just little firearm arms. Ooh, you know what? Those look Gundam. They don't help my build, but they look Gundam. If only it worked. You know? Jump height bad. It says good, but it's not. Jump distance, sorry. Because it's a little bit lower than the one I've got. Load limit, terrible. Like, what can you even do with this? Look cool? Pfft. Nobody does that. Is this saved? It's not. I need to save. Because I want to load, pivot, and check assembler. Dang. I mean, it looks funny anyway. This one looks okay. It all kind of works together, but this just looks funny. What else looks funny? That looks like it kind of fits. I mean, this is what it should be, right? Or something like that. Ooh. Why is that slow? I know it weighs a lot, but isn't the point of this to be fast? I like how the gold engine on the back looks. That kind of looks funny. Oh, was it these legs that are supposed to go with this? That's mostly that look. That looks funny. Okay, then I have. The arms are lighter weight, but they're firearms. Dang. And I need melee arms. Core is not lighter weight. That stinks. But I can look at it better without all the mess in the way from halation. Yeah, it's nice. Doesn't make me go any faster. Oh, because it's less booster efficiency. And of course, the not lighter weight heads. That looks cool. But looking cool is not efficient for build. And this thing is the lowest. Oh yeah, I put the dagger on him. Dagger and needler. Needler. Stardust, I'm sorry. You've done me well, but halation's just the way to go. I miss Stardust. I miss when Stardust was effective. All of the cheap stuff has already been purchased. It happens. Got a lot of stuff. Is this the chapter end? Okay, this is the last. Wow, that pays money. There's no known objective. It's just shut down the satellite. Do I go into space? Do I go all the way up to the Halo and go into space? And then it goes into New Game Plus? I guess this is the final mission and the final stream. I'm not going to play New Game Plus on the stream. I know there's different missions and more options and things open up, and I understand New Game Plus has something to offer. Go play it yourself. Buy the game.
Raven. I was the one who fired the satellite cannons.
This means that I need to actually make thumbnails.
I know that
Dang it.
you've made your choice.
I guess I'll be back when I am done making some thumbnails. After
As
this.
a Rubiconian.
I'm eating this last cookie. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, but I do have a thumbnail for my Dark Souls post Elden Ring for Dark Souls 3. And I did buy Dark Souls 3. And it seems like people are not into watching me play this game. I've seen some people show up, maybe say a few words. I've had maybe like 2 conversations during the course of this playlist here. But for the most part, I don't know. Maybe, you know, it could be just me. It could be the game. Could be that people are avoiding spoilers because I played it really, really close to release time. Even though I've spread out my gameplay and took things really slow in the beginning so that people would have a chance to experience the game on their own, and I'm not just throwing it out there as fast as possible. You know, I tried to limit myself to 2 hours per stream, and then some of them got away from me. But for the most part, 2 hours was my goal. And then to not go over that so that I don't play too much of the game. And I didn't really play a whole lot on my own either. So like making money and stuff like that was all really just part of these videos. What was I talking about?
I'm waiting at the closure station.
Do I still have infinite flight?
Come to me, Raven.
I really want infinite flight for whatever this is, because it was too fun. Why? What is this? What's going on? How? The tower got shot. How did you do this?
Autopilot's out.
Is this ship a
We'll
gun?
have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, that's it? It was just autopilot. What are you complaining
Satellites
about?
to you, tourist.
Off I go.
You know, for a tourist, you've got a sense of humor.
Is that it? Thank you.
Good luck out there.
I think you're talking to me. You keep saying tourist, though. That's not how you pronounce Stardust.
Raven,
Borg?
I know you can still see it.
Borg?
The voices of the coral.
Is that you, Borg? Oh, are you, oh, what's
And yet you
the name of
turned
that?
your back on
Bio
our shared potential.
Petra.
You want to silence
But,
us forever.
Hey, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I have the script. I have the words. Coral is... documents...
Raven,
Uh,
I will stop you.
uh-huh.
You
Neat.
will never burn Rubicon.
Doctor Who. When we were young, script.
Main system.
Shut up.
Activating combat mode.
No. Hold on. I call it a script. It's more like a... It's not. It's way down here at the back. Oh. Bioliptonianthan Petra. Bioliptonianthan Petra, which is... Well, I guess they wouldn't be... But that's purple. That's a living purple energy rock. But this is more red. So I guess the name would be a little bit different. Living energy, basically. But that's, you know, and if I never get to film it, whatever. But that's part of my Doctor Who fan film. Living energy.
I will stop you and the Cylon. Carrying our shared resolve on
I
the
do
wings
not have
of
infinite
this
energy.
Symbiosis is a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you.
Oh, you have energy shield. That's cool. I'm gonna get
Together.
stunned.
Two repair kits remaining.
I tried really hard to get above that attack. Or just away from that one. Come on.
AP at 50%.
Oh, whatever, man. I can't do it with this build because of the shield. I need something to drop that shield. I thought, you know, first of all, I didn't realize there was a shield. I was like, something's strange about this fight. Where's their health? What am I looking at here? Let me take it. Oh, shield. And then when I dropped the shield, barely dealt them any damage, and then the shield came back up, and I look over at my health, and I'm like, yeah, I've taken some damage. Okay, this isn't going to work. But also because of that, I can't go up fast enough to avoid that.
One repair kit remaining.
Not that going up avoids it.
AP at 50%.
You use that sword way too much, and then avoid my sword way too much, huh?
30%.
Sorted me while I sorted her.
AP at 30%.
You know, it'd be cool if when they use their sword, I could do that little thing, what they do, where they just, like, don't get hit. But I can't. So I'm gonna have to use Chrome Beast for this fight. What is Chrome Beast built with right now? Donna, Donna. You are built for something different right now. What are you built with? Oh, you're built for something different right now. Okay. It's fine. I just won't. Napalm. No. Stun bomb. No. Is I think she'll dodge too much for those, actually. Now, the thing is, I could double pulse, but then I'd be relying on all of my damage being the missiles, or I could shoulder mount, double pulse, and shredder, so that I drop the shield and then shred. Or I could pulse and melee. Pulse and, this pike. So that I drop the shield, stun, and then pike. Or I just try this first. Just tons of missiles. I feel like that's just not effective, though, without... Like, this might be a lot more effective. I just don't know.
Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the Silo. Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I.
I'm going very slow for some reason. I feel like maybe being out here in space has like stopped me from going my full true speed.
AP at 50%.
What is that I just get hit and that's it? Yeah, even my assault boost here is super slow.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
I failed this. There's no two ways about it. I definitely just failed. I just I think what it is just I have a slow start of understanding how these legs work when I use them again. That really hurt me.
Dangerous. I hold nothing back.
What was that? Didn't I just drop your shield and then you get stunned and then you just have your shield back again?
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
I realize what you are.
What are you talking about? You have no health left.
The spark of war. Fires that haunt Rubicon.
She had no health left. Come
You
on.
were the
Heal.
only one.
Don't lie to me just so that you can talk more. Okay, yeah, I need to not move, but rather assault boost. I think that was my problem.
I will stop you and the Cylon,
I do.
carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
AP at 50%.
She interrupt my missiles?
AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
She did. She interrupted my 10 missiles. Twice, by the way.
I will hold nothing back. I realize what you are. The spark of war. The fires that haunt Rubicon. No. My brothers and sisters.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Get
I will
shot!
this Raven. Humanity wants to burn it all. Everything on Rubicon. I won't let you. Your fire must die.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
I had all of my missiles ready and locked and none of them would fire. Just kept trying, like, what, there's nothing more that I can do except push the buttons to fire and they just wouldn't fire. I was like, go, fire, shoot, 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 fire, shoot, shoot, do it, shoot. Dude, fire, shoot. Dude, do it.
Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Where are you? There you are.
AP at 50%.
I love how we're both like constantly using rush moves and yet we're almost never near each other when I'm ready to fight. Okay, come on.
Main system.
Does your sword seriously not need to cool down?
I will stop you. And
I do sometimes forget that the AI does not follow the rules that I have to adhere to.
Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Okay, I stunned her and then just could do nothing.
Main system activating combat mode.
Just terrible timing. This happens to me every single time I play. Is like all my stuns are completely like oversighted by my inability to move.
The potential for our future within you. You and I
What?
walked together.
How is it?
AP at 50%.
You were strong, dangerous. I will hold nothing back.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. 1 repair kit remaining.
I realize what you are. The spark of war. Fires
I don't know what that was about. This is new. Okay,
50%.
that was just bogus.
brothers and sisters.
No repair kits remaining.
Humanity wants to burn it all. Everything on Rubicon. I won't let you. Your fire must die.
AP at 50%.
Where did my tin missiles go?
AP at 30%.
I'll end this, Raven.
No, you'll get kicked to death, is what you'll do. This fight is so much more interesting by that I can't believe anyone would pick the other option for their first playthrough. Why? Obviously you wouldn't know. But come on, this the other option is just boring compared to this. You're in space fighting on a laser. The voice that's been talking to you this whole time takes like has their own AC and you fight them in space on a laser eyeball satellite, and then this happens. And that is how baby ACs are born. When a giant city smashes into a mechanical Erd tree. Whoa. Get out of there, Chrome Beast. You're not very fast. And then you get a look at that.
There were no winners at the close of the Coral.
I'm the winner. I won.
The storm of fire finally faded. Only the ashes of civilization remained. Ruined and haunted, the corporations made a joint announcement with the Planetary Closure Administration. Rubicon was to be abandoned, left a dead planet forever. Meanwhile, the monster who burned the stars vanished into the flames, never to be heard from again.
Me?
Yet history would forever remember. The fires of Raven.
R-66Y? The Fires of Raven. Come on. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. I've made my complaints during the game. Some of them still valid. Others I realize that I'm just being salty. There are some things that... So a Dark Souls boss fight, and yes, I'm comparing it to Dark Souls because this is from Software. I'd compare it if it wasn't, like I compared Wulong to Dark Souls. So a Dark Souls boss fight, the boss does not have stamina. Okay. The boss, if they wanted to, and it's not a want, but if it just so happened to play out that way, because they have a list of actions that the boss has a list of actions they can perform. Some of them are very powerful and very hard to avoid. Let me just try to think. If what out of all of Dark Souls, what is a boss that has an extremely annoying attack? I can't think of a boss right now. But anyway, just to move on. If a boss wanted to, Aldridge, when you Dark Souls 3, when you go in to where you like the converged Anor Londo. Which, yeah, I guess it's Anor Londo if the worlds have been converging and some things have disappeared, because it's part Anor Londo, it's part, like, I don't know, Drang Lake or something. But anyway, when you go into that room in Anor Londo in Dark Souls 3 where you fight Ornstein and Smough, that probably annoyed somebody, that boss, they shoot those arrows, right? And just that rain of arrows that follows you around. Very annoying thing. It can be easily avoided, but it's very annoying. Now, that is one of the moves on their list of moves that they can perform. And then the AI runs this, it jumbles the moves into certain values and then picks those values. Some people call it random number generator, and kind of yes. So it picks a number, pulls the move from that number, and then uses that move. Now, it is possible that the boss can just constantly use that one move. Just over and over and over. Because there's no limit that I've ever seen of the amount of times that they can use it, and there's no cooldown for it either. The only cooldown is just the time it takes to perform the action. So the animation frames for it have a cooldown at the end of it until you can start that animation again. But that is the limit. So let's say it takes 300 frames to start and complete an action. At the end of those 300 frames, they can start a new action. So in 600 frames, they could do it twice. Just to make it simple, using just round numbers. But they could just keep doing it. At the end of that animation, they could just start it up again and again and again and again and again until you die. That's okay. It's a boss. If it's a boss in this game that is just a boss, a unique kind of enemy, then I'm okay with it. But when it's an AC, I am not. Because the ACs are supposed to play by the same rules as my AC does, which means they have limited energy. So when their boost runs out, like they can only use boost a certain amount of times. I can only use boost a certain amount of times before my energy runs out. It doesn't just restore whenever. And yes, I've seen both. I've seen like I forget what they're called already. MTs. I've seen MTs that are hovering and trying to get to me. They'll run out of energy and they'll fall. But I've also seen MTs infinitely boost and bounce themselves in the air without ever having to land. So I know that they don't actually have a limit to their energy. No AI does. It is possible that they can get stuck in an animation in a position where they just show that they have infinite energy. Now, I think the only thing that would regulate that is that it says, okay, it's going to use this move for this amount of time, and then it will stop using that move. So like it'll use this boost for a certain amount of time, and then it will stop using that boost to simulate it running out of energy or to simulate it trying to conserve its energy. But it doesn't have to do that. Because if it gets stuck in a particular spot, it won't just be forced to fall because it ran out of energy and then need to recover that energy. It can just have infinite energy. And that's not right. I think an AC needs to have the same limitations as I do, which also means limited ammunition, which I have not. Maybe I just haven't fought an AC long enough to see them run out of ammo, but I have seen them use weapons that should run out of ammo very quickly, and then they just have it forever. So that's another thing that kind of... Do I have the music off? I think I have the music off. Whatever. I've listened to the music, but I only notice the music when someone says, "Oh, listen to that music," and I'm like, "Okay." I mean, yeah, it's there. And the music of this game didn't really interest me, and that's fine. I'm a musician, and it didn't interest me, so I don't know what that says. I would listen to a soundtrack separately with a lot of older games. There's certain artists and musicians that really appeal to me for video game music, but I don't think any of recent games have had any music that like strikes me as or strikes me with any awe or anything that I'm like, yeah, I want to listen to that at home. So I just turn it off. It just distracts me. But moments like this, I'm like, where's the music? Anyway. So that last boss fight, I am fine with that AI having infinite energy and infinite ammo because it fits the fight. They're coral, and when I touched the coral, I had infinite energy. So that makes sense. But things like when I fought Rusty shouldn't. Well, okay, no, not this recent fight of Rusty. The previous fight of Rusty in his AC that we're familiar with. When I fought him, he had infinite ammo, infinite energy. All right, didn't seem right.
There's nothing left to bind you.
I'm even okay with them healing themselves. I like the what do they call it? The Armored Core Millennia fight, because it was something to overcome. I had to replay a bunch of other stuff and gather more materials, rethink my build, and then I could go back into the fight and win. I think that's my only lasting gripe with the game is just it seemed like the AC was the AI AC was not fairly balanced, I guess. The only other thing I'd say, the game looks beautiful. I found a seam the other day in the ground where the ground was slightly not together, and I could see through the ground all the way down to the bottom skybox. If you want to know where that is, good luck finding it. I don't want to talk. I don't want to like give that away, but it exists. There is a seam somewhere where the ground does not line up.
I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 61.
Okay, I'm already in New Game Plus. That's fine. The controls, wonderful. I've changed some buttons around. I keep forgetting what buttons I put on my D-pad, but the controls are wonderful. I really appreciate what they've done with them, with these controls, and the options that they've given me for controlling. The weapon selection, also really good. I think that what's it called? The UI. I think all of this here is really good, because this is what they do with their Souls games, is show the stats like this, where you have your total stats on the right all over there. You know, so I have my totals, this is my build, and then on my left I have this is this weapon, and these are the stats, and then this. Like come on. Love that. That's great. I haven't played recent Armored Core games. The last one I tried to play was Armored Core 4, but because I couldn't do it, it was at that time where I was still used to split screen co-op, and it didn't have that, and so I was annoyed and disappointed at the game, period, and just didn't play it much. What is this? Do I have that on my right hand? No. No, I don't have this on my right hand. And then I don't have this. Okay, I think I have everything on my right and my left hand that is available. No. No, I don't have that. Okay, now I have everything right and left hand available. The same. Everything that I have on my right hand, I also have on my left. Except I don't have everything on my left that I can have on my right, because there are melee weapons. Okay, this I need to just load this boy. Man, this is cool that I was able to do something that reminds me of or looks like. I think I'm gonna change something real quick though, because I put this head on for the way that it looks, but I think I did. Well, I put it on for the way it looks and how much it weighs. But this face actually fits Heavy Arms Custom, like its actual design, because it has those horns in the front. Yeah, that looks a lot closer to Heavy Arms. Hey, why is that decal wrapped around the right side a little bit, but that one isn't? It's fine. because I can do this. No, that's not right. Is it 12, but... That's weird. What is the difference? Like, it looks too short right now. One on the left looks longer, but doesn't wrap around. I think both corners touch the edge. Yeah. 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 No. Wait. Yeah. 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 There it is. Okay. I don't know why that bothered me, but it did. Heavy Scott. Save Heavy Scott. Okay. There we go. My Heavy Scott custom is legally distinct from Heavy Arms. Legally distinct. There's no wording on the shoulder bit lines. There's no angled front lines. Not that those decals are the thing that matter. It's not full of rockets. It just has some rockets. I would not be able to load this up with the 12 missiles. It's lucky it gets away with what it has. Anyway. Some things I want to check. Man. Gotta be kidding me. You mean to tell me I can't get any more operating system chips? Well, I'm glad that I spent every one of them. The only thing I probably could do is reset the upgrades and then just get all my chips back, but I'm fine with the way it is. I've been using more kinetic than energy lately. I think this also applies to my drones, though. I think it's fine. I really wanted there to be a way to earn more chips. I don't think you earn chips in Nest. What even is here? I can still replay. I could get a grade on this one fight. I could do this one fight again. I don't want to do that one fight again. This one, not too bad. What? There was something, and I missed it. Oh, man. Well, I'll have to do that. What could there possibly be left other than that? Because it looks like... Oh. I know. It's not these. There's another fight that comes up. Because, see, my hunter class is 11, and I have room to go. And I was like, but I've done all but that one, and that one's not going to get me to 12. I'm going to need more to get me to 12. But in New Game Plus, you can turn on allies and then take their combat logs. Someone can pay you for that. Did I... Yeah, I took out Swinburne, and then I went back and did the optional fight. Because I said yes, but then I shot him anyway. And it just like, it was like, oh, well, you didn't say yes. I'm like, you jerk. So this UI, is that what I call it? This menu, really cool. I like the paint. I like the decals. I like the image editor. However, I would have liked it better if I could upload an image. Like if I could mess with the image editor on my PC and then upload it and then download it, which actually I don't know if you... I mean, there is a downloaded option, but I don't know where to go to make something that I download. Share ID to search for. I guess I could share this? Display sharing screen. Yeah, I guess so. I don't want to spend time making a bunch of emblems that fit whatever nonsense, blah, blah, blah. I like that I can save different builds like this very easily. I like that when you beat somebody, you can get these preset. What don't I have? Do I not have that left-hand cannon thing? They have an exclamation point. You can't... No, I have to buy it? No, wait. Wait, hold on. Can I purchase the missing parts from this? Like if I had the money, but not the item. Let's see, two... Well, it could also be internal things. Do I not have Little Jim left hand? I think I have everything else. And how much is it? I don't have Little Jim left hand, but it is not as much as that one says it is to purchase that build. Whoa, you can see the rifling. By the way, like trying to figure out what rifling looks like from an angle like this stopped me from drawing a big cannon in one of my thumbnails, because it's like, what? How do you make rifling? How do you put the perspective of a swirl from the side of the inside? And I guess it's almost just a line. Look, that one has rifling. Kind of goes the other way. Very hard to see. But yeah, they're basically lines. See, yeah, that right there. You can kind of see the rifling. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. But it's just a bunch of lines. And when I was doing that, I was like, this just doesn't look right. I can't get it to look right. I can't get it to look like it's actually twisting. And it looks just weird. But I think it looked kind of like that. And that just looks weird. Even that rifling. They all have... All the kinetic weapons have rifling, which is neat. This weapon is... crazy looking. That'd be cool. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be cool. I can't use it. It'd be cool. Can't use it on this build. That looks a lot more like a wing. Which is also fun. That one not so much. Also, what's up with the... Hang on. Is this even a thing I can do? There's no purchase here, but I still can't do it. Still something I'm missing that this has. But I can't purchase it. So yeah, maybe that bot had an internal bit that I can't... Yeah, that! What's that? What is that? Since technically I can... What is that? I can equip this stuff if I can, you know, load this as long as I have all the equipment, which means that this is supposed to be purchasable at some point. What does this have that I don't have? Do I not have those legs? No, because it's not something that's purchasable. Whatever these things have, I cannot even buy them. Yeah, everything on the outside looks familiar, like I could have it, but nothing on the inside is something that I know. Like, I can't look at this and be like, oh yes, the Buzzerzel 21D. Oh, I don't have that. Like, I don't know what that is. Dope. I'm looking for something though. There's the 12-pack of rockets. There's Rusty. There's the one that I destroyed that I was like, he has infinite boost. Those rockets, those look like wings. I like those. I want those. I don't have any of her stuff. Oh no. I have to choose the other path, don't I? To get these. Soup! Soup! It's called soup! Ape tit? Ape petite? Hold on. Aperitif? What? And soup! Appetizer. I get that one. Appetizer, main dish, salad, dessert, soup. What are the guns called? I should know that word because it's a food thing. All of her stuff is named after food. Is that French? Is that why I can't do... Like, I can't figure it out? Kyaku? Tin salt? Hokushi? I don't know if those are... if the middle one is salt, then they're probably also food, but if they're... And it has a salt armor, which oh, they all have assault armor and pulse armor. So even if I could get those things, I can't do their full build. It'll just tell me that, I don't have those things. But I don't have any of this. I don't think so. But I want those. I want those wings. Wing missiles. Nothing particularly special. Nothing particularly special about Flatwell here. Lightweight. Chatty. Chatty stick. What is that? Guess if I fought you, I would know. The delivery boy? What? Good. Dang it. Oh, also, one of his hands was called iridium or something. Go back to it, because why not? Huh? Yeah, so you have Iridium and Little Jim. I thought they were the same thing. Oh, okay. No, they're not the same thing. I just can't hardly look at them at the same time, so I didn't notice. But then you got Delivery Boy on the back right. I don't know what that is. See, they're doing the one arm is different color thing. Actually, they're doing more than that. They got the gun, the arm, and the back unit are one color. And then the left side, it's reversed. Oh. Is this like the twin armor thing? Where one armor is wrapped around another? That could be a stretch, I'm just saying. It looks like that. It reminds me of it. Hey, they got the head. 2 different melee weapons, I think, if that's not a shield. Yeah. There's a strange melee weapon. How many... like, it'd probably be hard to point them all out, but how many From Software-isms are in these things? And something outside... There's the... Right arm, left arm are different again. Maybe my friend took it from Armored Core, that they just do that sometimes. But their specific thing, I think, was a red arm. Maybe a yellow arm. I don't remember exactly. See, I know that this right here is a From Softwareism because it's the patches of the game. Pulse armor. Earshot. Oh, because everything within earshot. But like, what else is a From Softwareism in the game? There it is again. The core and the right arm are different color. There's just a bunch of stripe stuff, I guess. If you want to picture it as a stripe. I want to be able to view this bigger. Can I view it bigger? No. They kind of get less interesting as I go to the older models. Because I've seen a lot of this stuff, I guess. It's available to me for the most part. What is not... It's that left-hand gun, but what else is not available to me? What else do I have to purchase? Well, there's Kyaku. Jozo. Kyaku, Jozo. I don't know what the FCS is. PO1. Well, there's Hikoshi. It's not that. I don't know. It's not an internal system. It's not the legs. It's not the arms. It's not the core. It's not the head. The only thing that I saw that I didn't have was Little Jim, and it doesn't cost that much. So why does it say 248? Submachine gun, right back, vertical launcher? I have the sub. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I for some reason I thought I had this because it was one of the cheaper items, and I thought I had purchased all the cheap items. Do I have any other real cheap things? I guess that's also real cheap. What is this one? Split. So the split and the small vertical. Do I have the split and homing left? Okay. So I have the split, the small vertical, and the homing to get, and then I have all the cheap stuff. Then everything else is like 100 up. And some things very, very expensive. I've seen people use this core, and I don't know why. Maybe the weight? Attitude recovery is up? I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't get it. Well, as you can see, these two missions are just replays. I don't think there's anything new that I can do with them. Although it is strange that, you know, destroy artillery installations. What's different here? No battle log, destroy targets, pays 100, extra rewards. Nothing. Okay. The other one, probably the same, 68. What was that? Grid cleanup. Yeah. That, no difference there. Like, there's no replaying of this, obtain the license. Which I guess is a tutorial mission, but it also includes a boss fight. Just strange that it wouldn't at least drop me off at the boss fight thing for New Game Plus. Good game. That's my conclusion. Good game. Go buy it. Please support this game. Make it Game of the Year. Oh, okay. There's been some amazing games out this year. There have been. I haven't played them. This is the game that I played this year that is this year's game. I think. Did I play anything else that was released this year? What was released this year? I don't think I have. I think I mostly just waited for this game for, half the year. But like this, if this was the only new game that I played this year that was this year's game, I'd be cool with that. I think there is some other stuff that's coming out. I'm not gonna do Lies of P on the channel. I I don't want to make a thumbnail for it. Ah, sorry. I'll play it on my own. I'll have an opinion on it. I think this is the best Armored Core game. I like that there's a new game plus. I like that things change. I like that I gotta keep everything. I gotta keep everything. Everything's still here. I own it all. I can redo things. I can just keep building. I can't get much stronger. Don't know if the enemies are any stronger. I could get stronger if I could unlock more operating system chips. I've talked plenty long. This went half an hour talking more than I thought it would. I just don't. I'm going to take a break after this because I need to draw a bunch of thumbnails and I don't know what else to do. Unless I do Dark Souls 3, which I don't want to do yet. I need recording. I need to get recording done for October so I don't have to stream in October, but I can still release material content. Or if I do Earth Defense Force 5 as a random games instead of a series, which I might do. The Insectron stuff on Rogue Galaxy I want to do. I'm going to do for the channel, but I might just make a different thumbnail for Insectron so it becomes its own thing. Because it is its own thing. It's a sub part of the game. I haven't even beaten the main boss yet. And there's a whole post-game thing to do after you beat the main boss. You beat the boss, you load your game, and then something shows up in the galaxy, the ghost ship, and then you go do all that stuff. Because I haven't completed the hunting record. I haven't completed the frog log. I haven't touched Insectron. I've been grinding I said frog log, didn't I? I haven't completed the hunting record. Sorry. I've been grinding the frog log to no benefit of mine because the only thing that I get out of it is the satisfaction of having something 100%ed, and there's no game acknowledgement that you've done that. Besides that the list is there. But it's something that I do just like off on my own time while I'm watching YouTube. While I'm watching things like Cause I'm Dan Jones playing Earth Defense Force 5, the VODs. He's done with the game. He's going to be on Armored Core soon. So I absolutely recommend that if you want more of this game, go watch Cause I'm Dan Jones. He's on Twitch, but he also has an archive. And yes, it's Cause I'm Dan Jones. That's the full name. It's one word. And for a long time, because people think that an I is just a line and that's it, which annoys me because it's not a capital I. Right, mercenary license, that's mercenary, capital L, lowercase l. That is not an I. When I looked at his name, I was like, Coslam Dan Jones? Coslam? What does that mean? What's a Coslam? Anyway, I got it into the stream. Thank you for joining me, if you did. Feel free to chat next time. And sorry, and stay safe out there, Commonwealth. I do have a Pokemon thumbnail.